Hello, friends. Welcome to TWS English Podcast. Today, I want to share something that can truly change your life. Most people dream of success, happiness, and peace of mind, but very few actually achieve all three together. Do you know why? It's not because they are unlucky, and it's not because they don't work hard. The real reason is simple. They never learned the right habits that build an extraordinary life. Think about it. We all know people who work day and night, yet they feel empty inside. On the other hand, some people seem calm, focused, and balanced, and still achieve incredible success. What makes the difference? It's the habits they live by. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you sat down and thought, am I living my life the way I really want? Most of us wake up, rush to work, scroll endlessly on our phones, complain about problems, and go to bed feeling tired. And then the cycle repeats. This is not living, this is surviving on autopilot. But the good news is, you can break this cycle. And that's what we're going to explore together. Habit 1. Be proactive. The very first step toward success is taking responsibility for your life. Many people blame their parents, their boss, their country, or even fate for their problems. But let me tell you, blame never builds a better future. Imagine you are driving a car. If you always blame traffic, bad roads, or the weather, you will never learn to drive properly. But if you take control of the steering wheel, you can reach anywhere you want. Life is the same. Stop waiting for the world to change. Change yourself first. For example, if your English is weak, don't say, "My school was bad." Instead, say, "I will practice 20 minutes every day on TWS English Podcast." If your health is poor, don't say, "I don't have time." Instead, say, "I will walk 15 minutes daily." If your relationships are broken, don't say, "People don't care about me." Instead, ask yourself, "How can I show more care and love?" Being proactive means focusing on what you can control, not on what you cannot. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine your life 5 years from now. Where are you? What are you doing? Who is with you? Are you proud of the life you've built? Or do you feel regret? This is why you must begin with the end in mind. Every great achievement starts with a vision. No builder starts without a blueprint. No pilot flies without a destination. So why should you live your life without a clear direction? Let's say you want to be a confident English speaker. If you picture yourself speaking fluently in front of an audience, you will stay motivated to practice daily. If you want financial freedom, imagine yourself debt-free, traveling, or helping your family live comfortably. That image will push you to work smarter and save wisely. Your future is like a movie. You are the director. If you don't write the script, someone else will, and you might not like the ending. Habit 3. Put first things first. Now, once you know your destination, you need to prioritize. Most people spend their time on urgent but unimportant things, like checking notifications, watching endless videos, or gossiping. These activities give temporary pleasure but steal your future. Putting first things first means doing what truly matters, even if it's not easy. Choosing to study instead of scrolling TikTok. Choosing to exercise instead of sleeping all day. Choosing to call your parents instead of wasting hours on arguments with strangers online. Remember, every successful person learns to say no to distractions so they can say yes to their goals. Here's a simple trick. Every morning, write down 3 important tasks that will bring you closer to your goals. Do them first. If you complete them, your day is already a success. That's the first part, my friends. We have covered 3 powerful habits. 1. Be proactive. 2. Begin with the end in mind. 3. Put first things first. These alone can change your life if you start applying them today.
Now that we've discovered the power of the first 3 habits, taking responsibility, having a clear vision, and prioritizing what matters, let's move forward. The next habits will teach you how to build stronger relationships, create opportunities, and grow together with others. Habit 4. Think win-win. Most people see life as a competition. If you win, I must lose. But life is not a boxing match. Life is more like a partnership. When both sides benefit, success becomes bigger and more meaningful. Think about it. A good teacher doesn't just teach to earn money. She wants her students to succeed. When the students learn, the teacher grows too. A business deal is not just about profit. It's about creating value. When customers are happy, the business thrives. Even in friendships, it's not about what can I take, but what can we share. For example, imagine 2 friends starting a YouTube channel. One is good at speaking, the other at editing. If they compete, they fail. If they combine their strengths, they both succeed. That's win-win. When you shift your mindset from me versus you to us together, doors of opportunity open everywhere. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Here's a truth we often forget. People don't really listen, they just wait for their turn to talk. If you want to influence, inspire, or even just connect with others, you must first understand them deeply. Listen not only to their words, but also to their feelings. Let's say your friend is upset. If you immediately say, "Don't worry, it's nothing," you are not helping. But if you pause and say, "I can see this is hurting you. Do you want to share more?" Suddenly, your friend feels valued. Another example. In business negotiations, the best deal makers listen more than they speak. They ask questions, learn what the other side really wants, and then offer a solution that works for both. Even in learning English, when you listen carefully to how others speak, your brain picks up rhythm, tone, and natural expressions. That makes you a better speaker too. Listening is not weakness, it's a superpower. Habit 6. Synergize. The word may sound complex, but the meaning is simple. Work together to create something greater than what you could do alone. Think about a music band. One person plays drums, another plays guitar, another sings. Alone, each sound is fine. Together, they create magic. That's synergy. In real life, in a family, when members support each other, the house becomes a home. In sports, a team wins not because of one star player, but because every member plays their role. In study groups, students learn faster by sharing different strengths. Someone explains grammar, someone explains pronunciation, someone practices speaking. Nature itself shows synergy. Look at bees. One bee alone can do little, but together, bees create honey that feeds thousands. Synergy means respecting differences, valuing strengths, and building something together that no one could do alone. At this stage, we've covered Habit 4, think win-win. Habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood. Habit 6, synergize. These habits transform how you connect with people. They help you become a better friend, partner, colleague, and leader.
Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Imagine carrying the sharpest knife in the world, but you never take care of it. Day by day, it gets dull.
Soon, it can't cut anything. The same happens to us when we don't renew ourselves. Sharpening the saw means taking care of your body, your mind, your heart, and your spirit. Without renewal, even the most talented person will eventually break down. Sharpen your body. Your body is your engine. If you don't fuel it with the right food, rest, and movement, it will collapse. A short walk every day can refresh your mind more than hours of sitting. Drinking enough water gives you energy more than coffee ever will. Sleeping well makes your brain sharper than pulling all-nighters. Success is not only about working hard, it's also about resting smart. Sharpen your mind. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant weeds, negative thoughts, gossip, distractions, that's what will grow. But if you plant learning, creativity, and focus, the garden will flourish. Read books that challenge your thinking. Learn new skills, whether it's coding, cooking, or communication. Practice English by listening to podcasts, repeating phrases, and using new words daily. Every new thing you learn sharpens your brain. Sharpen your heart. We need love, kindness, and human connection. A strong heart doesn't come from being cold or distant. It comes from caring deeply. Spend real time with your family, meals without phones, conversations without rushing. Forgive those who hurt you. Forgiveness doesn't make them right, it makes you free. Stay close to people who inspire you and stay away from those who drain you. A happy heart is stronger than any medicine. Sharpen your spirit. Even if your body is healthy and your mind is sharp, you will still feel empty if your spirit is weak. Spirit is about purpose and meaning. Spend a few minutes in silence daily. Meditate, pray, or simply reflect. Do something that gives meaning. Help someone, create something, or serve a cause greater than yourself. Stay true to your values even when life tempts you to compromise. A strong spirit cannot be broken, no matter how big the challenge. Think of yourself like a phone. Even if it's the latest model with the best features, it's useless when the battery is dead. Your habits, your skills, your dreams, they are all like apps. But without energy, they won't run. Sharpening the saw is charging your battery. Without this habit, the other 6 will eventually fade. But with it, you remain strong, sharp, and unstoppable.
Now that we've explored all 7 habits, let's put the puzzle together. Success is not luck, it's not magic, and it's not a one-time effort. Success is built day by day through the habits you live with. These 7 habits are not just tips. They are a blueprint for an extraordinary life. Let's recap the habits in simple words. 1. Be proactive. Take control of your life. Stop blaming, start acting. 2. Begin with the end in mind. Have a clear vision. Know where you're going. 3. Put first things first. Prioritize what matters, not what distracts. 4. Think win-win. Build success that benefits you and others. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen deeply before you speak. 6. Synergize. Work with others to create greatness together. 7. Sharpen the saw. Keep your body, mind, heart, and spirit strong. These 7 habits are like tools. One alone can help, but when you use them all together, they transform your entire life. Now, the choice that changes everything. Most people live on autopilot. They complain, they wait for change, but they never take action. They let their days slip away, scrolling, gossiping, worrying, and then years later they ask, Where did my life go? But you, my friend, have a choice. You can either keep repeating the same old patterns or start building new habits that give you strength, focus, peace, and purpose. The power is in your hands. Now, living with purpose. Remember, true success is not just money, status, or achievements. It is also about waking up with energy, living with love and connection, growing your mind and spirit, making a difference in the lives of others. Have you ever seen rich people who were lost, unhappy, or lonely? They achieved everything but forgot their purpose. Don't make that mistake. Live with meaning, not just ambition. Your next step. If you're listening right now, don't just nod and say, "That was good advice." Take action. Pick one habit today and practice it. Maybe you decide to be proactive and stop blaming others. Maybe you choose to prioritize your health. Maybe you choose to forgive someone and free your heart. Maybe you just give yourself 10 minutes of silence to recharge your spirit. Small steps create big change. Final message. Your life is like a story, and you are the author. Don't let it be written by excuses, fear, or distractions. Write it with courage, clarity, and purpose. These 7 habits are not about being perfect, they're about being better every single day. If you live them, you won't just be successful. You will become a leader, an inspiration, and a source of unstoppable energy. The decision is yours. Start today. Start now, because your future self is waiting for you. This was TWS English Podcast, reminding you that real change begins with small, consistent habits. If this inspired you, share it with someone who needs hope, and let's create a world full of proactive, purposeful, and powerful people.